If you're losing 90% of your clicks in the first 3 seconds, it's not your content's fault, it's your opening's fault. That's why today, I'm handing you the 6-element blueprint to structure, as fundamental as the basic grammar rules we learned in school, yet somehow explains why your video goes viral. We're going to break down the psychology of curiosity into 6 simple steps, ensuring you don't just create videos, but retention magnets. Many of you commented that the clarity and repetition of this idea are crucial. That's why we're reviewing the fundamentals and understanding how to answer the 5 essential questions your viewer's brain asks instantly. Who? What? Why? How? And when? Let's start with the essentials, what I call the 3 core pieces. Think of your opening like a simple sentence, just like in elementary grammar. Every good sentence needs a subject, a verb, and an object. In our case, this translates to the anchor, the catalyst, and the prize. 1. The anchor, the subject, who. You need to immediately define who is involved. I, my journey, you, their journey, or they a case study. I and you create a direct, personal connection. Anchor the viewer to a protagonist. 2. The catalyst, the action. What? This is the verb that drives the story. Don't use weak verbs like to do or to learn. Use strong verbs of action and change. Launch, destroy, multiply, scale, conquer. The catalyst is the engine that drives the anchor to its destination. 3. The prize, the objective, WHY. This is your big promise. It's the final why. That justifies the click. And here's the key. The prize must be shocking and non-obvious. Don't say, get rich. Say land your first sale in 24 hours using only your cell phone. The greater the shock of the state change, the stronger the hook. The contrast establishes the knowledge gap. It compares what the viewer already believes the baseline state with the new reality you are about to reveal. In the YouTube growth example, the baseline state is it takes years to reach 100,000. The contrast is the promise to do it starting from 0. Another contrast example breaks the expectation. If we were smarter, we'd listen more to 13-year-olds. The expectation break the contrast between 13-year-olds and smart is the bridge that forces retention. Subscribe to Grow Fast on YouTube. If the goal is to grow fast here on YouTube, you know every strategy counts. So, if this blueprint has already clicked in your head, hit the like button and subscribe to the Creator Path channel. This is your go-to source for scaling on YouTube, and you won't want to miss the next step to mastering the platform. The next 2 elements are optional, but they are what turn a good hook into a predictably successful hook. They add confidence and urgency to your promise. 5. The credibility stamp, the proof. Why should I believe you? This is the credibility stamp. You can use a single word to add your proof. The simple use of again or for the 5th time in the hook implies, I've had done this before, and I'll show you how to repeat it. This establishes authority. 6. The urgency trigger, the time. WHEN. Urgency is the when element that accelerates desire. Instead of here's how to do it, say here S, how to do it in the next 90 days, or before your next paycheck. By tying the promise to a time constraint, you make the objective not just desirable, but immediately relevant. How do you turn this theory into practice? The answer is what we call reverse engineering, the true fieldwork that separates amateurs from elite creators. Collect the rhythm. Go to successful channels in your niche. Do not steal the content. Steal the structure and the rhythm. Watch the first 5 seconds of the most viewed videos. Copy the hook to a notepad. 2. Disassemble the machine. Take that sentence and break it down into our 6 elements. Where is the anchor? What is the power? Action. What is the contrast phrase? Doing this will make the grammar rules of hooks intuitive for you, just as they are for great writers. 3. Rewrite with your words. Take the structure. Delete the creator's words. Keep the sentence rhythm. Insert your subject, your action, your objective, and your contrast. You are leveraging a validated structure. The secret to a successful video has never been fantastic editing. It's been the ability to be crystal clear and fundamental in the first 3 seconds. The anchor, who, plus the catalyst, what, plus the prize, why. Create the foundation, the bridge, how, plus the stamp proof, plus the trigger, when elevate that foundation to an art form. The repetition of this exercise. The copy work isn't tiring, it sharpens your mind and makes the hook creation process predictable. Now that you have the blueprint, your only mission is to apply it. If mastering the hook is the first step to success, the second is ensuring the viewer stays until the end. So, to master retention, click the video on your screen right now. It details the 5 retention tactics that will 10x your watch time.